welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Beverly and it is so nice to see you today. It's really hot here in the UK at the moment, so I have to apologise if you can hear our fan, but I have a little dog next to me who isn't feeling well because it's so hot, so I have to keep it on for him. So if you remember last time I tried to do a makeup, I'm going to put it in makeup video kind of way because I am no makeup artist. But I got these brushes by Docolor and I did a little review of them. They're really lovely brushes, by the way. Really lovely. I've been using them non-stop. They're so nice. And when I used these brushes, I just felt like I could do anything. They're such easy to use, really soft, really lovely brushes. But the one thing that was missing was I love highlighter. I use Kat Von D highlighter, and I needed like a little fanny brush thing to go across here, and so I went onto the Docolor website and ordered myself this beauty. Look at that. Can you see how beautiful that is? It's so soft. It's really big. It's like this. It's like the size of my mouth, basically. It's like mermaid and magical and spangly, and it wasn't that expensive. I'll leave links down below. But while I was there, I noticed they were bringing out their own palette. It's their first eyeshadow palette, and so I treated myself. I was a bit naughty. So there's 12 in here. Can't remember how much it cost. I'll leave all that detail down below, or I'll put like a flashy thing up. I'm going to try and get into this now. This is the Enchanted Palette. It's really nice. Oh, it's got a really nice mirror, and it comes with one of them plasticky things on it to protect all the beautiful things. And here's the colours that you get. Whoop! Oh, and I got another brush. Oh, that's nice. So there's all your 12 shades. They've got a good range there. They've got some this Sparkly Enchanted one, and Mystical and Glowing Star. I can't wait to use them. Okay, what kind of look am I going for today? So I'm wearing green headscarf. Hold on, let me move this out of my way, else I'll get makeup all over my headscarf. We don't want that. So, but I'm wearing a blue thing. So, oh, there's so many pretty colours. I think I might go for something quite, these mattes are beautiful. I love these three colours here. So I think I'm going to just go for it. I'm just going to jump right in. On first look in, they look really nice. Moving on. Oh, this is nice. So it's like a little packing brush, and then the other side is a blending brush. Very useful for my little... I need help now because I have a lot of brushes. And I don't know what most of them do, but we're going to have fun with this. So first of all, we need to start out prepping our faces. And yes, I still have that same broken concealer. I will get some more at some point soon, maybe. Oh, I might just bring you in a little bit. Terrifying. Okay. Oh, if you guys like this hand mirror I got, it came with a beautiful thing. I thrifted it earlier this year. It's so nice. It's just a nice mirror to have for doing your makeup, and I don't know whose it belonged to, but it was really old. I'm assuming somebody passed away and the family didn't want to keep it because they're insane, clearly. Which I always think sad. You know, I kept a lot of my nan's things, probably more than I should have done if I actually think about it, but it always makes me sad. But I'll use it. And I upgraded. I got myself a proper blender thing. It's not a beauty blender, so I'm not going to say it is. But it's a blender thing. It's a cheap version. So how are you all doing today? It's really hot in the UK, like I said. My dog's really ill. Yesterday I was really sick. I threw up, I almost passed out. Wasn't clever, wasn't good. And then on top of that, I just slept all afternoon. I put Great British Bake Off on because I was like, what am I going to watch? Netflix, give me something to watch. And I saw, continue watching Great British Bake Off, which is one of my staples. If I'm not feeling well, I have like certain programs that I will watch. That's definitely one of them for me. I love it. So now I'm just going to go in with some e.l.f. lid primer. I do like e.l.f. stuff. It's good for like your basics. But I've got no problems with e.l.f. at all. They're in Superdrug here in the UK and they're cruelty free. I only buy cruelty free brands. So if ever I'm using something, it'll be cruelty free unless I say. Because I hate the idea of animals being hurt. Just for us to wear some makeup, you know, it's gross really when you think about it. So that's my concealer done. I don't wear foundation, like I said before. I like my skin to be able to breathe, and I also really like my freckles, and I just like looking natural, more natural than that. But if you prefer to throw it all on, do it, go for it. Why not? Sometimes I find I need something, so I have got a BB cream and I'll just put that on, which is like a tinted moisturiser really more than anything. So anyway, this is precisely my brow pencil. It's in number 5, which is the darkest one, because if you look, I've got really black brows. So this is Benefit. So it's got spoolie on one end and then a little pencil-y thing, and you just colour in really. Some people have like a whole shape, they like redo the shape of their eyebrows. I'm not really into that, I'll be honest. You know, my eyebrows are a certain shape for a reason. I do have them reshaped when I pluck them, so that's enough. I used to get my eyebrows waxed, but we've had to cut down costs a lot. It's just something that is at the moment out of my price range, but I'm hoping when I can get back to getting my eyebrows waxed, because it does feel nice going and getting your eyebrows waxed and you feel like, oh, I've just been pampered. It's really nice. Do you get your eyebrows waxed? Let me know down below, because I do miss it. I do. So now I'm going to go in with the palette. I'm going to do it. I'm going to go for it. We've got everything primed and ready. So I think I'm going to use the new brush that they provided with the... And I think I'm going to go in with this colour, which is Stone. And I'm just going to put a little bit on my brush. I hope I'm not absolutely useless at this, like it's showing you what I'm doing. There is quite a bit of fallout with it, but I might be just picking up too much product. I'm still getting used to like how much you're supposed to have. I've been watching a lot of tutorials and stuff, so I noticed that like Jeffree Star like uses he like holds the brush like almost at the end, so he's barely touching the skin. So that's just basically you laying down the basics. Basically laying down the basics. I can speak English, honestly, I can, trust me, I can. Oh my goodness. Oh, what should we go in with next? I think I'm going to use this colour, Henna. This is really pretty, and I'm going to use that in my crease, I think. Just as like a transition shade. Oh, that's pretty. I tell you, it's really easy to blend. Like, the brush is really nice to use. And the product blends really, really easily. Like, I'm not finding a lot of... You know, where it like gets caught and then you've got like gaps. I'm sure there's like a proper word for that, but it blends really, really pretty. So how are we all feeling about sorry. How are we all feeling about what's going on in America at the moment? Because I know this is a bit controversial to talk about, but I honestly don't understand how we go from Obama to this, which is a bit more like a dictatorship. I mean, I saw a video this morning of like little girls, handcuffed together. They were probably about 5 or 6, terrified, being escorted off a plane by this massive group of like security people, and I was like, they're just little kids. I don't understand, and they're being kept in cages. Is this America? What is happening right now? It's quite scary. I've always had like fears of humans en masse, like it's been a thing that I've been afraid of for a long time, and this isn't helping, I'll say that much. It's making me more afraid. So I'm going to go in with this one, Lava, because I want to like make it a bit, oh that's nice. I do find it really hard though. I have friends in America and I worry about them a lot. Especially anyone that's like of colour at the moment. It just seems like they're going to end up caught in this crossfire. I don't know. It's a very scary time. I don't know what you guys think though, where your opinions lie. Some people think Trump's the best thing to happen to America since Reagan. Now I was little when Reagan was around. Now I know that America during his reign was like, probably since the 1950s, the most affluent that it had been. You know, the 1980s were like boom time, and people can remember that. So it sometimes makes me wonder if that's what people want. They want that boom time back because they haven't had it for a while. But I'm just not sure about the way that it's being gone towards, you know. Anyway, I think I'm going to go for... Now I'm not going out. If I was going out I would use this Enchanted, which has such thick glitter. Can you see that shiny? Oh, it's so pretty. But instead I'm going to go with the one next to it, which is called Mystical, because if you can see, and then I'm going to put Mystical down here. And I'm going to use the little end. I think Trump's coming here in a couple of weeks to the UK, so it'll be quite interesting to see how he's received and how people react to him. I don't know, it could go many ways. It's difficult to say really. People are talking about protesting and things, but I'll be honest, our government isn't much better. We're just better at hiding it at the moment because everyone's watching Trump. We're getting away with a lot more, our government is. And most of the time we don't know what they're actually doing. I don't trust Theresa May at all. I don't like her at all. She's the one who's dismantled our police force. She was in charge of the police. And so when she took over as in charge, what is happening with my scarf? When she took over as being like Prime Minister, like my husband's a police officer, and we definitely were afraid because she dismantled, she got rid of anybody with any like experience. She just basically starved them of money, and a lot of them now a lot of people who dreamed of being in the police force now wouldn't join if you paid them millions, and they're not getting paid a lot, I'll be honest. People are having to work so many shifts to try and keep things going. And now she's doing the same with the NHS, which is absolutely petrifying. I know I've heard of people in America who can't get insurance because they're disabled, and it's just a terrifying time, and I'm scared of how it's going to take us in the future. I don't know, I'm really proud of our NHS. I have been for a long time. I don't know why I always end up talking about politics. What is that all about? There's probably people out there going, yeah, what is it all about? Shut up, we don't care. I'm just going to try and blend this out a little bit because I feel like it's a bit harsh and severe. I'm just dragging a little bit of the product underneath to just continue that. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that is. And then I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush and I'm going to take a bit of this Starlight here and just put it along my brow bone. So me and my husband are looking at some stately homes to go and visit, because I haven't done like I went a couple of times to the Black Country Museum, which is my favourite museum, and it was brilliant. We loved it. I do have vlogs of my time there, and it's like I want to do that more on the channel. So when we go, I will most definitely be sharing our time there. That's the look. She's got the look. Nobody wants to hear me singing, trust me. I just want to blend it a little bit more, blend that colour in. And I have seen this. YouTubers get a little bit of the highlight colour and they just put it there. It's supposed to make you look more awake. And as I am a chronic illness warrior, I need all the help I can get. How's that? I really enjoy doing makeup, but I find it very difficult. Just because, like, right now my arms are hurting, my back's hurting. Like with chronic pain, it's quite difficult to want to do all that kind of thing, like get all dolled up. But I really enjoy it. I'll be honest, I really enjoy it. It gives me a great deal of happiness to get dressed up. I love dressing in the vintage style, as you know. I used to just wear leggings and a t-shirt every day. I'd get out of my night pyjamas and basically wear pyjamas all day, because leggings and a t-shirt, that's just pyjamas basically. It's just posh pyjamas. You're not kidding anyone, Beverly. So there are still days when I sometimes will resort to wearing those if I'm feeling really sick. I won't get dressed up, obviously, but most days I'll try to put a dress on at least. Putting makeup on is something just extra that I can do if I'm not feeling well, or if I'm feeling a bit out of it. It's quite nice sometimes to do that. Okay, so this is Ted Baker. This is not cruelty free. I got this as a present There are things that I use that are not cruelty free, and when that happens it's because they were bought as a present. This was a Christmas present from my dad a couple of years ago. I've used like solely cruelty free for a long time now, but I guess he just didn't realise it's made in China. Anything that is sold in China or made in China, by law they have to test on animals. We're trying to get it changed, but I don't know that it'll happen, to be honest. I don't know what colour this is. It just says Ted Cares. I don't know what that means. But yeah, so when people buy me things, and they're like a present, if it's not cruelty free, I may sometimes use it. It's a pretty colour. They've already had the money. It's already been done. You know, the damage has been done. There's nothing I can do about it. So I tend to use the product, but I would never buy it again, if that makes sense. I'll just buy that. I'll just use it up. Yeah, today, I mean, I've had a migraine now for 3 days. I just recently had injections into my head to try and help with the migraines, but I didn't take too well to it this time. The first time it did really well. This time I fainted, and I haven't felt quite right since. But they say it takes about a week or so to feel back to your normal self, so I'm hoping that soon I will feel normal. But at the moment I don't feel great. You might be able to tell. So I thought, why not do some makeup? Try out this new makeup brand products and see what I think. So now we're going to try out the fan brush. This is Kat Von D Metal Crush. It's their 10th anniversary gold school. It's so pretty. But I've been putting it on with my finger because I didn't have a fan brush. Now I treated myself, so I'm just going to put it through the product. Yes, that's what I wanted. Just a little sprinkle of glitter up there. I didn't want it to be blam, glitter. Do you know what I mean? I wanted it to look more natural than that. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. A little bit on the end of my nose, a little bit there. That is really nice. I tell you what, this brush is so, I mean, it's even softer than the other ones, and these are pretty soft. Yes. I think this cost about £12. I will double check that, and if it costs more, I will let you know down below. But I think it was about £12. And it's so spangly. They have a whole set. They have so many things. That's what I love about Docolor. It's cruelty free. If you look on the back of the palette, they have the cruelty free bunny right there. Cruelty free, and it's just a good product. I definitely would recommend this. I think this was £20, so all for both of those it came to about £32. Shipping wasn't that bad to the UK either, and it came within about a week. Considering that I pre-ordered it, it was here pretty quick. So today I'm going to try out, a lot of the vintage girls wear this colour. This is Kat Von D and it's called Outlaw. And I am scared of bright lipstick because I'm not good at applying as yet. I'm going to use a lip pencil that I bought years and years and years ago. I don't think it's cruelty free, so I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I got it from Amazon really cheap. I do want to get the proper Outlaw, what's the word? Pencil. But gotta save up, you know, get those pennies. So apparently if you draw with this first, it will look better. I don't know if that's true. But we're going to give it a try, and we're going to hope for the best. Hopefully you've all got your fingers and toes crossed that I'm going to be able to do this. Hold on, let me get a tissue so I can blot. Liquid lipsticks are a thing that I am slightly afraid of, just because they're just hard to work with, you know. But I love Kat Von D's stuff, and I love seeing all the vintage girls with their big red lips, and I'm like, I want to look like that. I want to look like a 1940s pin-up. So let's try. Let's give it a whirl. Oh my gosh. See, this is why I'm scared of it. Ah! Oh. So I've just tidied up the lips a little bit because I'm not very good. I was looking more like Heath Ledger than a pin-up girl. But this is the finished look. What do you think? I'll take a picture and put it on my Instagram. Make sure that you have me on Instagram because I post a lot on there. And this is the finished look. Overall, I really like this palette. Definitely, I will leave links down below. This is not sponsored. I've got no like code or anything. I just bought it for myself. This brush is so soft. I mean, honestly, it's insane. I really like both these products. I would definitely recommend Docolor. They're cruelty free. It's a good product, and also they're not like ultra expensive, which I really appreciate because I'm on a budget. I'm sure a lot of people out there are on budgets, and you know, it's still nice to treat yourself, but you don't want to break the bank. But here's my finished look for the day. I'm just home alone today and I don't always do makeup and get dressed and do things like that when it comes to just being at home, but sometimes it cheers you up. Yesterday I wasn't feeling well, today I'm feeling much perkier, so why not? I hope you enjoyed this. Yeah, let me know. Have you ever bought any Docolor? Would you buy any? What do you think of the palette? What do you think of my makeup skills? Any liquid lipstick tips? Greatly appreciated. There's the palette again. There's so many colours. Like these will be nice in the winter. Or if you're a Slytherin, perfect if you're going to cosplay. But such a nice range. So there we go. Don't forget, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below because I love chatting to you, and make sure you subscribe. Still over half of you are not subscribed, yet you're watching my videos. I'd really love to get to know you better, so everyone's welcome. Please hit that subscribe button. Don't forget, I've got a giveaway coming at 500 subscribers and I'm just over 300 at the moment, so get subscribing, and don't forget to ring that little bell so you always know when I upload, and I'll see you all on Monday. Yeah, bye.